Trance, the final frontier. These are the experiences of hypnosis, its continuing purpose to explore new worlds inside your imagination. And you are listening to the Mystic Mind. Captain's Log, Stardate 47634.44. If you are listening to this, it means that you are commander of a starship, participating in Simulation 24, location Earth. Look around you. Can you confirm you are on the planet Earth? Good. I will admit what I have to say may not make sense to you, but Commander, you must trust this transmission. The program has started and there are glitches in the system. Your captain and crew need you aboard the ship. Will you agree to undergo transport and report to the bridge? Okay, good. Although the program is glitching, I will attempt to beam you up. In order for this to work, it is extremely important that you relax and follow these direct orders. Understood? Great. Your body needs to be in a relaxed state to create enough energetic space for the transport mechanisms to function. The process itself will feel very relaxing to you. You will feel yourself fall into a drifty state as you move through space and onto the ship. You'll begin to lose awareness of your outer surroundings, and you will find it easier to focus on this transmission. Do you agree to undergo transport given these circumstances? Good. Now, once the process starts, you're going to need to focus your attention on my orders. I cannot stress this enough. For this to work, you must focus, follow along, and relax. Is that understood, Commander? Excellent. Take a deep breath in and out. Surface environment safe for transport, 1 to beam up. Preparing to energize. To prepare yourself for transport, do me a favor and start to take another deep breath in now with your eyes open. And as you breathe out, allow your eyes to close. Breathe in and open your eyes. Breathe out and close your eyes. Just like that. This is going to trigger a response that will quiet the electrical impulses in the brain, allowing you to relax even more and make transport easier. Keep breathing like that for now. Your eyes may want to stay closed after a while, but try to keep opening them until I give orders to stop. Now, listen carefully. You should start to feel the sensation of energy somewhere in your body. It may feel like a tingling sensation, and it will start to relax you even more. You will start to feel a relaxing tingling sensation as I talk you through this process. Maybe it starts in your hands or in your feet. It's a subtle but pleasant tingling. Keep closing and opening your eyes, Commander. Good. Feeling the electrical impulses in your mind starting to quiet down. You can feel relaxation starting to become more noticeable, spreading all over your body now. Good. You probably remember this next bit from training at the academy, but if not, that's okay. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. And as I count down, you're going to notice that your eyelids will be harder and harder to open with each breath in. You may already be experiencing that now with each breath in and out. With each breath out, your mind will become quieter. Your body will become more relaxed. This will mean transportation sequences are working. At the count of 1, you can keep your eyes closed and you will be beamed to the starship. Ready? 10. Feel the transport mechanism affecting you, causing a strong sensation of relaxation. You're on your way. 9. You're doing great, Commander. Opening and closing your eyes with each breath. 8. Relaxation sinking you deeper, mind becoming quieter. 7. Allowing the mechanism to take hold of your body for transport. Follow this order and relax into it even more now. Good, Commander. 6. Like drops of water showering all over you, covering you. You start to feel the transport happening now. Your current surroundings starting to blur and fade. 5. Eyelids dropping down with every out-breath. We have latched onto your coordinates, Commander. Keep breathing. 4. Eyes wanting to stay closed as the transport occurs. Now, sinking into the quiet abyss of your mind. Electrical impulses in your mind slowing to a crawl. 3. Almost like a pleasant sleep. 2. Eyes closed now and keeping them closed. And 1. In this state, you may notice familiar hints and references about space exploration, perhaps from stories of other commanders and captains over the years. This only allows you to focus even more on this transmission. Space. What do you think of when you think of space? You might think of the millions of stars, the unexplored galaxies and universes, or maybe space to you means freedom, expansion. Maybe it means empty. In the emptiness, the curtains begin to open up to possibilities beyond what we can even comprehend. So as you breathe deeply, you will notice that as you breathe, you can relax even more. And as you relax even more, you can start to think about what your relationship to space is like. We all have one. Venturing into the unknown, being brave and having the strength and confidence to boldly go where no one has gone before. Space is an escape, a vacuum of quiet, a mystery, like wondering what the future holds, like wondering what the future holds for you. Will you find your place in the story of humanity as we dream, imagine, and work to advance and achieve a better state of being? There's optimism here, to feel like you're part of something greater than yourself. And you are. By just being here, you're able to add color and flavors to the space that exists. And at the same time, you can observe the tapestry of beauty that's filling up this space, like the ability to witness the growth of technology, the discovery of data and science that will allow us to reach those once distant possibilities and to grow into whatever we want to be. What might those advances in technology look like? How would you advance with it? How might you move and behave in this ideal future world? In an ideal future world you envision for yourself. Take a deep breath in and out. Follow these orders and go deeply inward to see yourself in this ideal future now. Imagine for a moment where you are in this future for yourself. Feel any positive emotions that you might be feeling in this ideal future now. It is easy to imagine this clearly, this reflection of yourself in a future state. Technology can help reflect our world back to us too. And technology can be a complicated web of existential wonderings, helping us to understand the distinction between what is human and what is not. What is consciousness and what stays unconscious? What is awake and what is sleep? And how the lines might be blurred. Or maybe it's not about understanding, but asking more questions. What would you do if there was a red alert? What if there was a strange anomaly pushing against you on this path into the future? A barrier to overcome, like a wall in your path. A wall created with an alien metallic substance, a substance that has a mind of its own. This mind can spread to other minds, creating a powerful, hostile hive alien species. What if you are traveling and exploring space itself, and your spaceship was stopped by the hive collective? This alien species is a horrifying mix of machine and organic matter called the Vorg. They operate like parasites, seeking out other beings to assimilate so they can become part of the Vorg. The Vorg pulls them away from their course, their own path of growth. Their journey stops, their identity taken. Once attacked by the Vorg, they are put into a deep trance, so deep that they only see, hear, and experience the Vorg. Nothing else exists. But the crew fights, Commander. The captain and fellow officers know what is at stake. They move to intercept. The ship holds out as the Vorg attacks, firing relentlessly. The Vorg warns, "You will surrender yourself or we will destroy your ship. You must comply." You feel the ship shake under your feet. Shields are being drained. You feel it happening as the ship shakes. The crew desperately tries to gain control. With each hit, the ship shakes and you drop and you become even more disoriented. It's hard to stay upright as you start to sink under the Vorg's attack. Shields at 80%. The Vorg has locked onto the ship. Thrusters unable to fire. Shields fall to 70%. Reverse engines. Shields 60%. Drop at will 40%. Launching torpedoes, shields draining at 20%, sinking deeper, and still no damage to the enemy. 5%. Evacuation sequence activated. The Vorg breach the ship. Many of them teleport onto the bridge and you are face to face with your enemy. Ready phasers. You fight, but they are strong. 1%. They are part machine and part humanoid. Their faces are half covered in metal and wires. They operate as one. You have to make so many choices in a single crucial moment. And as you work on making them as fast as you can, you turn to see the captain of the ship being taken by one of the Vorg. In a blink, they teleport away. and you're staring at an empty space where they once were. You are so caught off guard, so surprised, that you phase out and don't see the Vorg that teleported right behind you. Sleep. Deep silence. You don't remember much of what happened. You start to stir and realize that you were put to sleep, knocked unconscious by the Vorg. Based on your surroundings, you see that you're resting in the sickbay of the ship. Did you make it? Were you all safe? Did you defeat the Vorg? But then a memory starts to come back to you in blurry pieces. Pieces made to be pieced together to provide a reason for things you had no control over. You remembered the captain. Why weren't you able to save the captain? You had choices and you made them as commander, and yet you had no way to anticipate seeing the captain disappear off the ship. The lights of the infirmary flash and then shut off, and there's a shake in the room. Your blood runs cold and your body can't help but shiver. Feel a shiver go up your spine, and you shiver when you see the captain teleport right in front of you. The captain's body seems to be infused with the strange alien metal and infected with the virus of the Vorg. The captain looks down at you, eyes vacant, as yours will be. And then the captain touches your arm and tells you, you will assimilate. Resistance is futile. You feel the strange coolness of alien metal on your arm. You feel it start to affect you. The Vorg trance is pulling you in, taking you deeper. You feel it affecting you. You start to relax. You see the captain in front of you. You take in the details of what you are seeing. You look into the captain's vacant eyes. You see the Vorg. You feel the Vorg pulling you in, deeper, deeper into trance. You feel the cool metal on your arm. You start to relax even deeper. Sensors picking up minimal signs of consciousness. The Vorg is pleased, and you drift even further, down, deep. But you have to resist. You have to stop this. You pull yourself up. You yank your arm away as you start to wake. Become awake now as you open your eyes. Open your eyes and pull yourself out of the Vorg's trance. You know you have to resist the Vorg. You must try to resist. You must try to resist going into trance. And as you try to resist, you remember the captain. You remember the sight of alien metal having taken over the captain's body. The captain is still trapped, held captive. You have to save the captain. As commander, you want to do everything you can to be there for the captain, to be there for the mission and for the people on that ship. And you remember the other pieces of what happened as the program continues to run. The program that blurs the lines between machine and humanity, reality and imagination, consciousness and unconsciousness. You remember the cool alien metal and the feeling of it on your arm, and you try to resist going into trance. You are relaxing as you try to resist going into trance. You are breathing in and out as you try to resist going into trance. You continue to listen as you try to resist going into trance. You feel the cool metal on your arm. You feel it affect you. You will hear a countdown from 10 to 1, and at the count of 1, you will try to resist and go into trance. 10. Breathe easier as you try to resist and go into trance. 9. Relax as you try to resist and go into trance. 8. The tiny muscles around your eyes relax as you try to resist and go into trance. 7. You drift deeper as you try to resist and go into trance. 6. Eyes starting to close as you try to resist and go into trance. 5. Resistance doesn't matter as you try to resist and go into trance. 4. Deep breath in and out as you try to resist and go into trance at warp 9 speeds. 3. Eyes closing as you try to resist and go into trance. 2. Try to resist and go into trance. 1. Sleep. Deep. Focus. Follow along and relax. Resistance is futile. From this time forward, you will service us. Try to resist and repeat these words in your mind or with your voice. Repeat the following words inside your mind or with your voice. Repeat, I am deeply relaxed now. Repeat, it feels good to relax. Repeat, resistance is futile. Stop repeating. Relax deeper. You have assimilated. You can sense the captain in this state. The captain is the Vorg. You are the Vorg. You remember the captain, and you must assimilate. You remember the possibilities and the future you pictured for yourself. You remember it carrying you, and you aligned yourself towards that journey, toward that state of being. It filled you up. You felt something positive then. You latch onto it, and you feel it now. You feel the joy of your ideal future, and you are the Vorg. Resistance is futile. You feel the joy. You feel the satisfaction that you feel inside of your ideal future. Resistance is futile. You feel it fully now. You feel it fully, and you reach out to the captain's mind. You reach out to your fellow crew, and you reach out to the ship that took you there. All connected, all aligned, all one, all on one path. And you wake, blinking your eyes open, out of the Vorg's trance fully now. You are clear-headed and assured. But once you remember the captain again, you sleep back into your mind, back into the sickbay of the ship, resting peacefully, knowing you pulled the captain out of the Vorg's influence too, and you find space. It is beautiful and empty, like the quietest part of your mind, sleeping deeper as you drift even more, easily, effortlessly, comfortably asleep, being taken care of, healing, knowing exactly where you are, knowing exactly where you're going. You see the captain has recovered too, and it was clear that you have what it takes to face these anomalies. You have what it takes to face the unknowns. And as soon as you wake from sleep and wake from this trance, in however way that feels good for you, you will rest assured that you can trust yourself and trust your intuition. Even when there doesn't seem to be a way forward, you find a way. And even when things are bleak, you will find a way back on your course. You will make it so. As commander, you take care of yourself, your fellow crew, and your ship. And the moment you are ready to be captain, you will do all of it even better than before. You see a door materialize in a space in front of you. A mechanical voice announces, "Simulation 24 complete. System override redacted." The door opens and you see the captain, no longer captive by the Vorg's machinery. The captain smiles and apologizes to you, saying that you have been stuck in the hover deck. Yes, the same hover deck that serves as an advanced virtual reality room on the ship, a piece of technology that takes the user to wherever world they want to go. The hover deck tends to malfunction from time to time, which is why it was stuck on Simulation 24, the Vorg attack. The captain explains that it is understandable to go over past events, sometimes to learn lessons, but it is certainly less desirable to be stuck in a loop. So after another apology, the captain confesses that after the events of the Vorg, the focus is on moving forward. There is a future for the ship and the crew, and the captain is focused on that. It is a good thing this captain has a damn good commander. The captain left you with this: we are all just exploring space together. Maybe we just might stumble upon something that will help us all work together to create a better universe for everyone. Knowing that you can easily let go and ignore suggestions or commands that you don't want to experience at any time, you will not respond to them whatsoever, but you will deeply absorb commands that you do want to experience deep into your subconscious. Waking up out of trance on the count of 5, eyes open, wide awake, and fully alert. 1, coming up out of trance, out of the hover deck, and back into your current surroundings. 2, coming back down to earth, all feelings of trance fading, being replaced with energy and vibrancy. Now, 3, starting to rise up even more, maybe rolling your shoulders, starting to move your body. Feel yourself coming back into the room now. 4, getting ready to open your eyes, coming out of trance, feeling wonderful. And 5, walking through that door, wide awake and fully alert. Wide awake now, wide awake. Thank you for listening. Until next time, remember to focus, play along, and relax. And maybe create a little space for yourself. Engage.